from Infinity Fitness and Wellness, and today I want to talk to you about the 3 things we need to put in place to be consistent. It's really interesting when people first walk into Infinity. One of the questions that we often get is, what is the best exercise I can do for weight loss? The one that's going to get me there in the shortest amount of time. Well, the answer is easy. It's the most consistent exercise. You're wanting to start a new fitness program, but you're worried that you won't be consistent. That's understandable. You're human. Today, I'm going to talk about the 3 things you need to have in place to stay consistent with your fitness. Now, you've probably tried other programs before, but you've struggled to be consistent. You really want this one to be different this time, but you're afraid that you'll quit. Maybe the problem isn't you. Have you thought about that? Maybe the problem is that it wasn't the right program for you. I genuinely believe there isn't a one-size-fits-all program, and that's why I created Infinity. So, in order to stay consistent, your ideal fitness program will need to have these 3 things. Are you ready? Number 1, you need to find an environment where you are comfortable. If you find a friendly environment that's fun and you actually feel welcomed, you're less likely to have anxiety about showing up, or it's going to be easier to get out the door. The environment and who you surround yourself with is a huge factor to your consistency and success. Also, the type of environment you choose is extremely important. If you hate running, then a running club probably isn't the best fit for you. But if your goal is to run a marathon, then a running club would be perfect fit for you. At the end of the day, if you're in the wrong environment, you will actually spend more energy finding reasons not to go. Interesting, hey? Number 2, your ideal program should fit your schedule. Now, we all have different work schedules, different personal commitments that we have. And the schedule should be flexible enough to work with your schedule. And this will help to create that consistency. The key to benefiting from an exercise plan lies in figuring out what you can do often enough and make a difference. Make sure that the exercise program that you choose fits your ideal schedule. Number 3 is accountability. This is the biggest reason why most people struggle to stay consistent with their fitness programs. As humans, we naturally are inclined to take the path of least resistance. I know I do that all the time. When things go wrong, and they will, we have to have a plan in place to get you back on track. So, without someone to hold you accountable, chances are you'll eventually lose your way. And that's okay, you're human. But it comes back to having that accountability in place to bring you back. It has been proven that groups provide a vehicle for support, for problem solving, or to gently confront and hold one another accountable so that when we are strained, we are being pulled back. Here's a random fact. When you write down your goals, you are 30% more likely to achieve them. When you communicate your goals to another person and you have to update them weekly, you are 70% more likely to achieve your goals. Interesting fact, hey? So, at the end of the day, the question you want to ask yourself is, are you surrounding yourself with people with similar goals? There's something to be said with power in numbers. However, sometimes with too many people or too big a number, we do end up getting lost in the crowd. How big of a support group works best for you? We have found at Infinity that groups of 4 to 5 people work best. Accountability is often the missing component of most programs. When you're looking to begin a fitness program, you'll want to make sure it's the right program for you. Are you comfortable with the program and environment? Does it work with your schedule? Does this program have the accountability you need to be successful? When you find a program that meets all of this criteria that we've just discussed, you've likely found the right program for you.